Hey Redox, what are some of your favorite team comps for climbing, and what are some strong comps right now? Well, one of my favorite comps is Ninja Assassins. Second would be Glacial Rangers. Third would be Gunslinger Blade Masters with lots of on-hit items. 4 Imperials is really good, but I never get lucky to get 4 Imperials. So those are some of the comps you should be going for. And then Wild Sorcerers, so that's also really good. As you guys saw, I pretty much had a Wild Sorcerer comp going on. But it gets countered to things like Kindred's ult. If it's timed right, she literally can protect 4 guys in her ult when Karthus ults, for example. And also there's an item called Dragon's Claw. Dragon's Claw straight up counter sorcerers. I'm actually going to post a video on it. I'm not even joking. Dragon's Claw straight up counters sorcerers. They do so little damage. One guy with a Dragon Claw can do like 1v5 against sorcerers. That's how good that item is. I feel like Dragon's Claw needs a bit of a nerf, to be honest. It's not only good against sorcerers, but it pretty much straight up counters like anybody who likes to use skills, pretty much. So it also straight up counters Akali. I think Akali may need a nerf too, to be honest. Personally, I think Akali may need a nerf as well. But at the same time, just by building a Dragon's Claw and being able to counter like 8 or 9 sorcerers is kind of... I think it's kind of unfair. So it looks like the game is kind of swerving us to sorcerers and wilds, which is basically my weakest builds. I am very weak with this. So I don't know, but right now it's too early to say. I've got a whole bunch of assassins now. Yeah, this item is so damn good. This item is really good too, Ionic Spark. But I think Dragon's Claw is just a little bit better than Ionic Spark. Dragon's Claw doesn't counter Vigor's deleting ult if he's high star enough. That's why sorcerers can still beat the Dragon's Claw. Oh, that's why you always use a Vigor. That's why I guess I see a lot of Vigors. That's good to know. I thought actually Dragon's Claw may mitigate some of the Vigor damage. But I guess if he's high star, that's an instant delete.
They joined the wrong army.
I'd like to replace Cursed Blade with Void Staff. Maybe make so that it reduces magic resistance with each auto. That sounds pretty good. I think Cursed Blade is a stupid item and it needs to go. Like Cursed Blade actually needs to, I think, it needs to just disappear. There's no reason for the game to have a mechanic where you reduce someone's star. Do you know how much gold it takes to like get a 2 or 3 stars? 2 stars, pretty easy sometimes, but sometimes you don't get it. You gotta refresh a lot. I think it's straight up unfair to have like an item that's super easy to build to shrink a 3-star to a 2-star to 1-star into a 0-star. That's why my item tier list video, I said I think that item needs to go. I ranted a little bit on Cursed Blade. I really think that item is stupid. I think Void Staff is a good idea. That's a good suggestion. That's not a bad suggestion.
Dark should fear me.
Alright, so I think we've got some nice sorcerer comp possibly here. If we get a little bit lucky here, get a bit more. But at the same time, assassins and brawlers, I suppose.
I know what lurks in the shadows.
I don't know if I should do Ionic Spark. I kind of want to do Lockets. When you go sorcerers, I think Lockets are still really good. Thanks for the follow. I'm thinking about who to stack the Lockets on. Maybe I should give it to Vigor. I think I'll stack Lockets and Vigor. I was thinking about giving it to Aurelion Soul. Actually, Aurelion Soul would be really good for Lockets. But once again, it's too early to say if I'm going to be able to go for Sorcerers because we might not get any Sorcerers throughout the game. We'll see. Then I'll have to just sell them. But I think Locket Vigar or Locket Aurelian Soul would be the way to go. You could also probably do Locket Lulus, possibly. So we're gonna get a Chain Vest. Thanks for the follow, guys. Yeah, I think we're gonna just grab a Chain Vest. Start getting them Lockets. Rabadon's is really good, but I think Locket is better. Yeah. Maybe we'll give one Rabadon throughout the game. Wild Gunslingers, Wild Gunslingers, 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 Gunslingers. Is it? I think every single player in this game is going for Gunslingers. I just counted 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He put his Tristana on the board. 6. So there's actually, all of them have some type of gunslingers. That guy did have a gunslinger. That's hilarious. That's actually jokes. Yeah, so many gunslingers. This is what I'm saying. I'm telling you guys, gunslingers are busted because of the on-hit items and extra auto attacks. I'm glad he doesn't have a Cursed Blade. At least Cursed Blade and Swordbreaker would be really good for gunslingers, but he doesn't have it. It's ridiculous, dude. Might actually buy a Twisted Fate for a 6 sorcerers. We'll see. Lucky for me, because they're all going gunslingers? No, that's gonna be so many Cursed Blades. Unlucky for me. I know they're all gonna try to do some kind of Cursed Blade Swordbreaker build at some point. But they're probably gonna... At some point, the game's gonna be sold out of Tristana, Graves, and Lucians. Some of them are probably gonna have to switch, or they're gonna end up losing. There's gonna be a lot of... They're probably all like re-rolling. Oh my god, let me get that triple Tristana hyper re-rolling real fast, right? Let's try a Morgana instead of the Kha'Zix, because we get Sorcerer bonus for everybody. Yeah, I really like the Lockets. The reason why Lockets are good on Sorcerers is because Sorcerers, when you go for Sorcerers, you don't have a lot of tanks. They need a lot of survivability, so having the extra shield is almost a must for Sorcerers. And I think that's why I think Lockets were made for Sorcerer comps. Straight up just made for Sorcerer comps, when you think about it. Is Demon Brawlers good? Would Volley turn into a demon? Yeah, I mean, anything with... If you combine anything with Volibear, it's probably really good. Let's just say that, to put it simply. So we have 5 Sorcerers with Twisted Fate. Thanks for the follow. Can we win this? I don't think we can. Let's put 1 cause. I just leveled myself up. I need to make sure I win. I think my Sorcerers are very weak on health. I'm not sure, like, even with the shield, we can actually beat this. Okay, I guess we didn't need a 5th unit. Yeah, I guess I could have saved my gold. Oh wow, it's a lot of gold. Let's sell a Rek'Sai. We'll get to 20 gold. We got no items, but at least this is gonna help us boost our income a little bit. Try to 4 brawlers. I think we're not gonna do brawlers. We already are going for I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how many sorcerers we get, I suppose. I suppose. Rengar would be good with Ahri, but I think Shyvana is a must if we go for Aurelian Soul. Let's just sell the Rek'Sai. Let's sell Twisted Fate, because keep in mind, everyone's going for gunslingers, right? And a lot of them are going for pirates, so the chance of me getting more Twisted Fates probably very low. I might get a couple more, but I think a lot of these guys have Twisted Fates. There we go. Now we just need to be at level 6, and we have full... No, we don't have 6 sorcerers yet. Okay. I guess I'll put Aurelion. Kha'Zix is so good. I kind of just don't want to take him out right now. I do want to put the Aurelion Soul. But I think Ahri's actually better. He requires too much mana to cast right now. 125 mana. I think Kha'Zix right now is pretty good for my early game. I'll just keep him on the board. Yeah, he deleted a Tristana that shrinks speed, so Tristana's a bit of a problem. Where are we in the